Breaking news! The 2025 NFL season is finally here, and the Baltimore Ravens are wasting no time in throwing themselves headfirst into the fire. The stakes couldn't be higher, the stage couldn't be brighter, and the expectations sky high. From revenge games on opening night to frigid December showdowns, this schedule could be the most brutal challenge we've seen in years. But before we go any further, be sure to like if you're a true Ravens fan. It's always awesome to see fans of all ages cheering for this team. And if you'd like, comment "Go Ravens" below. Now let's get right to it. Week 1 isn't just another opener. It's a grudge match. The Ravens head to Buffalo to take on the Bills, the same team that crushed their postseason dreams last season. Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen under the Sunday night lights. With Carrie Underwood on stage and Chris Collinsworth in the booth, this is football at its best. For Ravens fans, this is more than just a game. It's about redemption. Can Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson hold onto the ball this time? That question alone could decide the game. Week 2 brings the first AFC North showdown as Cleveland travels to M&T Bank Stadium. Last season, the Ravens dropped their first clash against the Browns, a painful reminder that division games are never just another Sunday. Dropping another one at home? Not an option. By week 3, it's Monday Night Football again, this time against the Detroit Lions. The Lions were a terrifying 15-2 last season, but there's a twist. Ben Johnson, their offensive mastermind, is now calling plays in Chicago. Have the Lions lost their edge? We're about to find out. Then comes the Thunderbolt, Week 4, Arrowhead Stadium. A showdown against the Chiefs and the reigning kings of the AFC. Mahomes, Kelsey, Andy Reid. You name it, and it's eerily familiar. This is where the Ravens' 2024 schedule began. If you're wondering how this 2025 team stacks up, you won't have to wait long. These first 4 games are as brutal as they come. Survive this, and you prove you're built for the postseason. The Ravens then return home in Week 5 to host the Houston Texans. Last year, Baltimore stomped them out on Christmas Day, acting as the Grinch in Houston's playoff hopes. This season's rematch won't be broadcast on Netflix, but the drama could be just as sweet. Follow that with another home game against the Los Angeles Rams in Week 6. That West Coast to East Coast travel might work in Baltimore's favor, but make no mistake, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, and that pass rush make the Rams a legitimate threat. The bye comes in Week 7, far earlier than the Week 14 breather they got last year. While not ideal, it gives the team a reset after a ruthless start to the season. And just in time, too, because Week 8 welcomes the Chicago Bears to town. Caleb Williams, Carson Loveland, and new head coach Ben Johnson are bringing an entirely revamped offense to Baltimore. It's a month-long homestand from Weeks 5 to 8, a golden opportunity to stack some wins and get healthy. Then, it's back under the primetime lights, Week 9 in Miami on Thursday Night Football. While the Dolphins are always tougher in their own backyard, the Ravens have historically held their own. A win here could be a major statement heading into the second half of the season. Week 10 takes the Ravens to Minnesota, with a noon kickoff against a reshaped Vikings team. Gone is Sam Darnold, and is J.J. McCarthy, the rookie signal caller they're banking their future on. Expect a defensive slugfest inside the deafening walls of U.S. Bank Stadium. Week 11 circles back to Cleveland, this time on the road in the infamous Dog Pound. With quarterback drama already swirling, Shatter Sanders or maybe even Joe Flacco, the Browns are a wild card. Still, division games on the road in November? Nothing comes easy. Week 12, it's the Jets in New York. Justin Fields now leads their offense, Aaron Glenn takes over as head coach, and first-round tackle Armin Memu brings added protection. The question isn't whether the Ravens can win, it's whether the Jets can keep up. Then comes Thanksgiving, and not just any game. A primetime Thursday night special against the Cincinnati Bengals. After sweeping them last season in 2 instant classics, this rematch is set for Amazon Prime under the holiday lights in Baltimore. If you're not excited about this one, check your pulse. We're not done. Week 14 finally brings the Pittsburgh Steelers into the picture, and what a stretch it will be. 2 matchups with Pittsburgh in the final 5 weeks. As it stands, their quarterback room is Mason Rudolph and Will Howard, though Aaron Rodgers rumors still swirl. Even if Rodgers shows up, can he patch up that offensive mess? The Ravens have to capitalize. And then Week 15, a rematch with the Bengals, this time in Cincinnati. Last season's clash there was an epic. Evan McPherson missed a game-winning field goal. Derrick Henry broke free in overtime. Lamar Jackson delivered a sideline gem to Isaiah Likely. Magic. Can lightning strike twice? With all that in the first 15 weeks, we have to ask, how do you see this stretch playing out? Are the Ravens ready for this kind of gauntlet? Or could early losses derail their momentum? Let me know in the comments what you think about this opening stretch. Picking up right where we left off, Week 16, and things are only getting more intense. This time it's the New England Patriots coming to town, and they're not the same team we've known for the last 2 decades. The Bill Belichick era is over, and comes Mike Vrabel, bringing a renewed sense of toughness to a Patriots squad desperately trying to find a new identity. But the headline isn't on the sidelines, it's under center. Drake May, the rookie quarterback, has taken over the reins. Add to that Stephon Diggs, Yes, that's Stephon Diggs, now wearing Patriots red, and you've got a team that's starting to make noise again. This game could go one of two ways. If May develops into the star New England hopes he can be, this might be a tightly contested battle. If not, Baltimore could turn it into a late-season statement. And then comes Week 17. Circle this one in red. The Ravens travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers in what might be one of the coldest, most atmospheric games of the season. Lambeau in late December is everything you imagine it to be: below freezing temperatures, swirling winds, and a hostile crowd that lives for this kind of football. Jordan Love had a breakout season in 2024, and under Matt LaFleur's guidance, the Packers finished 11-6. They may have only landed third in their division, but make no mistake, they're contenders. For the Ravens, this game is about proving they can handle the elements and a playoff-caliber team on the road. It's a test of grit, endurance, and championship mindset. And just when you think the schedule might cool down, it ends with a blaze. Week 18 at Pittsburgh. The Ravens already ended the Steelers' playoff hopes last season. Could they do it again? It's poetic, really. The final chapter of the regular season closing on one of the oldest and most brutal rivalries in all of football. Pittsburgh's roster is full of question marks: Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, maybe Aaron Rodgers, but the fire between these two franchises is always guaranteed. The weather will be cold, the crowd will be loud, and playoff seeding might hang in the balance. The final stretch of this Ravens schedule is a gauntlet through cold weather cities, road games, and emotional rivalries. It's a December built for legends. You've got Foxborough, Lambeau, and Heinz Field, three of the most iconic football venues in America, all in the final 5 weeks. If the Ravens are still standing tall by then, they'll have earned every bit of respect and momentum heading into the postseason. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The Ravens front office already showed they're not just chasing the playoffs, they're chasing a Lombardi. Derrick Henry's 2-year, $30 million extension locks in a powerful run game through 2027. This wasn't just about money, it was about trust. The Ravens are betting big that Henry is the missing piece to push this team over the top. Imagine a postseason where defenses are worn down and it's snowing in the fourth quarter, and Henry is the one coming downhill. That's nightmare fuel for anyone on the other side of the line of scrimmage. We've gone through all 18 weeks, and here's what's clear: this isn't just a schedule. It's a measuring stick. The Ravens aren't getting any handouts. They're opening with a revenge game in Buffalo, going toe-to-toe with the defending champs in Kansas City, closing with bitter rivalries in Pittsburgh, and squeezing in marquee matchups with teams like the Packers, Dolphins, and Bengals. If you want to win a Super Bowl, this is the road you take. It's not easy. It's not safe. But it's exactly what builds champions. So now it's your turn, Ravens flock. What do you think? Is this team ready for a deep playoff run? Do you believe Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and this defense can handle this unforgiving gauntlet? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Go Ravens!